Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Seth and welcome back to another video. Today folks, we're going to be covering the gacha mechanics as they have received a major update, or shall I say a major nerf. That's right, Studio Wildcard has hit the gachas with the nerf bat quite badly, and obviously you'll see in this video what's what. So if you folks enjoy this video, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos, as well as why not check out some of my other videos here on this channel. Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And for those interested, as always, feel free to check me out on Discord. Links to this, of course, can be found down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment. Now, with that out of the way, the gachas have been hit severely with the nerf bat, and obviously, I think a lot of people will have mixed opinions on this. I think the gachas have been hit a bit too hard, and you'll see why. So, as usual, I've got several pairs of gachas here. They are fully leveled. We are going with 4 pairs. Now, this is on the server that I do the gameplay, so I had to work extra hard to build up these base foundations here so that I can split them apart. Each has a storage box with the items that we will be testing. They are all filled with snow owl pellets, and each gacha has 100 snow owl pellets, or had before I started the video. They might have eaten a few, but that should suffice for the duration of the test. So I'm going to be testing the items that worked best in my previous videos, and that would be the stone foundations, metal foundations, tech foundations, and the war maps. Each of the gachas are paired. They're all leveled up in crafting skill, and only crafting skill. They are fully leveled up, as you can see. These are the war maps. Now, back here, I wanted to test out to see if, say, if you were to have a ridiculously high-level gacha, what would happen with them. And as you can see, the difference in crafting skill is not that big. And that's probably because they only get maybe a point or just a bit over a point every time you level up a gacha into crafting skill. So we're going to leave those to the side. We're going to go with the 4 pairs that I have. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting 300 foundations in each gacha, so, or 300 items in each gacha. I'm going to start with the stone foundations. Now, of course, as these are heavy, I'm just going to have to carry 1 stack of 100 at a time to the first gacha. Once it has received 300 foundations, I will then take the entire 300 stack and put it on the second gacha, that one that is the closest to the box. Hopefully I should be able to pick them all up. That's good. So we'll drop all of these. Now, oh, we already got one of those crystals. Nice. Now, per crystal, the gacha will consume, if I'm not mistaken, a total of 20 items. So if they are stackable items, so say for example foundations, pipes and all that, they will consume a total of 20 items to create a crystal. Now we are on the metal foundations, and the idea behind this is, and I know from the previous test that I've run, that these were the best to get the ascendant crystals. Now I want to see if we're going to get ascendant crystals, and if not, what we will get in terms of the quality of the crystals, as well as what items we'll get out of those crystals. Right, now moving on to the tech gacha. Hold on. Okay. Slightly concerned there. Let's put this away before it disappears. Also, do bear in mind that the server that I am running the test on is boosted. It's primarily boosted to reduce the amount of grinding so that people can enjoy the breeding and building aspect of the game. So, with regards to boosting, if there's anything that might affect the frequency that these guys produce things at, it probably would be the egg laying speed, which is, I believe, at 2, maybe 3 times. I don't know if that'll affect that, but I thought I might as well mention it, because I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I think taming is also boosted as well. And the... I remember now. And the timer on the perishables. Now, obviously, this gacha can't carry all of these, so I might try and put some more in there. It is, I want to see what I can get out of a stack of 600 foundations and war maps. We're going to see which one does the best. We're going to see the quality of the crystals and obviously the quality of the loot. So instead of picking up every single crystal, the only thing I will focus on is the shiny crystals that yield loot. I will pick up every single crystal regardless of its quality, as we do want to have a good look at what comes out. Okay, so I should now be able to pick up all of the war maps and give it to this guy. And from this point on, we're going to speed things up. I'm just quickly going to pick up any apprentice crystals or any crystals that drop on the floor. At the moment, it seems to be apprentice crystals. There's one over there. And do you have anything here? Let's have a look what we got. Never mind. I'm just going to go and pick up that apprentice crystal from over there because I'm guessing that's what it is. That is purple. Oh, we got two of them. That's good. So as you can see, they are already producing stuff. At the moment, it seems to be apprentice that we're getting. Okay, we got another one. So this is the metal foundations, and as you can see, they are doing quite well with the apprentice crystals. Let's go and drop these off in these boxes. 3 already. 1 from the stone foundations. Once I've picked up the crystals, I will speed up the time. And we will see what we get from each of these items. I think that's it. I think it's fairly clean. Nothing over here. This is quite surprising. I expected tech to do well. It did quite well in the previous tests. Alright, I want to pick this one up, not open up the box over and over again. Anything? Oh, that was lucky. So War Maps seems to be doing alright for the moment. Obviously, we will see the end results for each item. So I'm going to go and place myself in the center. I'm going to speed up time. I am going to obviously try and cut this video as little as possible. I'm obviously going to try and not exceed 20 minutes by too much. I do want to show every little detail and how the nerf has changed. Now, to my understanding, the gachas were not or did not have any parameters with regards of what they produced, and as such they produced a lot of overpowered equipment. Now if you ask me, it will indeed truly overpowered. Some of the stats on the items that came out of the crystals were ridiculous. Kudos to those that got those items, as they will not be easy to come by from now on. With regards to getting ascended items and gear, it would probably be good to go to Ragnarok and run the lava cave and defeat the lava golem for that. It does yield quite a lot of ascended stuff. And so as you can see, we've got a lot of apprentice crystals. Now I don't know what these will yield. It's going to be interesting. I am checking to see how many items they've got left in the inventory, just to give me an idea of kind of how long this will take. I'm hoping to get away without too many cuts. Whoop. Don't sit on me, please. And I'll take that. Okay, we got journeyman. Ramshackle journeyman. Jeez. Haha. Called it journeyman. Right, that was a ramshackle crystal, so we'll put those in there. I'm going to put the ramshackle at the end so we don't confuse it with the other items that we open up, as I will open these up to see what's what we get. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, there's quite a lot of apprentice crystals here. At the moment, it seems that we don't seem to be getting very many varied crystals. That didn't sound quite right, did it? Ha! What I meant to say was, at the moment, it appears that the variation of crystals is not that great. Obviously, it may have something to do with the fact that each gacha has a crafting skill of over 200. I don't know if these things are breedable, but if they are, I would definitely breed them for crafting skill and push the crafting skill as much as possible. I do think that crafting skill affects the quality of the loot that they drop. So once again, put myself back in the center. We'll speed up time once more. I'm going to let these crystals pile up, and then we will go back to normal speed, pick them up, and see what amount of items these guys have left in their inventory before they run out of foundations and war maps. Now, of course, I didn't really initially want to use cheats for this, as this is the server that I am doing my playthrough on. But I will not keep any of these gachas anyways. I will euthanize them, as obviously these guys have been spawned in. Their levels have been gained through the use of admin commands. And so I don't want to have these guys around. Not unless I actually went and found them and worked for them. So we're doing alright with the stacks. They are using up the stacks quite fast. Over here, this is quite disappointing at the moment. I mean, it makes sense because, let's be honest, nobody in their right mind is going to use tech foundations. If you have the ability to craft tech foundations, you will not be wasting the resources that you put in to making those. So I'm kind of glad that that's got kind of straightened out now. Or at least that's what it feels like to me. Let's pick these up. At the moment, metal and stone seem to be the winners. That's fair enough. I'm liking that. Look at all that. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot of crystals there. It's kind of sad that we will never see the ascendant crystals anymore, or at least that's what it looks like at this moment. Maybe there is a method of getting that. If there is, I will obviously make a video for it. It might be obtainable through breeding. I don't know. I mean, they shouldn't... Ooh, hey. They shouldn't completely remove the ascendant crystals if that's the case. Ooh, darn it. Right, sit up. Yeah, I feel that Studio Wildcard should not completely remove the production of ascendant crystals from the gachas. Obviously, bring it down a bit. You know, it was too crazy with the amount of ascendant crystals that were coming out. But, yeah, at the moment, nothing. Oh, there we go. Let's put that back there. At the moment, nothing above apprentice. I mean, what do you guys think? I personally don't mind the nerf, but I think they went a bit overboard with it. I would most definitely like to see, from time to time, an ascendant crystal. Now, as it currently stands, from this test so far, I have not seen anything above apprentice. The question is, what will the apprentice crystals yield? Now, just because they're an apprentice crystal does not mean that all you'll get will be apprentice stuff. There is a possibility of getting higher tier stuff from these crystals, so maybe it is doable. Okay, hopefully they should not have too many more items left in their inventory, and we should be fairly close to the end of whatever they had in their inventory. Obviously, ooh, there we go. That's a new one. A primitive crystal. So this is the tech foundations right here. We got a primitive crystal. And definitely not a lot of good quality crystals. So it seems as if the tech foundations have lost their value, which is fair. That doesn't bother me. And I don't think it'll bother many players, you know, especially on official servers. Yeah, I would not waste tech foundations on these guys for ascendant loot. Anyways, there are many easier ways of getting ascendant loot. Okay. Right, so their inventories seem to be empty. I'm going to go and check these guys just to be on the safe side. I do want to make this as fair as possible. Okay, so you've got some foundations, but not enough to actually craft anything. That's good. Alright, let's pick these up. And as you can see, the metal foundations have given us a lot of crystals again. Now, I have not counted them out. We will do eventually when we get to that phase. But it almost appears as if... Oh, hello. Stop sitting on me. It almost appears as if the metal foundations are slightly higher than the stone foundations in terms of the amount of crystals that we get. And, okay. I just wanted to pick that one up. It looked like it was an apprentice crystal, so I obviously don't want to leave that there. But look at all that. That's just crazy. A lot of apprentice crystals. Now, for the moment of truth, let's see what we get here. Okay, this is a dodgy one. See if I can pick it up without actually mounting the gacha. That would be a good idea. Alright. And this one as well. Let's check your inventory. Make sure you are not producing anymore. I mean, there still is a chance of them producing from snow owl pellets. So I'll bear that in mind. Oh. Okay, right. So put this somewhere at the end. And then we will start opening up the crystals. There we go. Let's take them all into my inventory. I'm going to open up the green crystal before all else. We'll see what we get out of that. And then I will slowly open up these first crystals so you guys can see the general items that we could get as well as their quality and value and stuff. So we did get some Mastercrafts, but Journeyman Mastercraft. Okay. So there's definitely a lot of Mastercraft stuff coming out. I mean, the loot is still okay-ish. It's definitely not as powerful as the Ascendant stuff that we used to get from the Gachas, which I mean, the numbers on the armor or damage of the items that we were getting were just wow. You know, I'd never seen those numbers before. Didn't even think that was a possibility. But yes, as you can see, this is what we got. So we got a total of 26 crystals from the stone foundations. Alright, next one would be the metal foundations. Oh, we got another crystal. So we'll obviously take that into consideration as well. I don't think it was produced as a result of any item such as a foundation in their inventory, but we'll take that and add it to the counter. So this is what we have at the moment. Open this one up. Nice. So as you saw, we got a total of 28 crystals that were apprentice in quality, obviously. There's nothing higher than apprentice at the moment. So that's it. That's what we got. You can pause the video to have a look at the quality of the items and obviously compare it to what you used to previously get. So, stone 26, metal 28 apprentice crystals. This is the Tech Foundations, which has done significantly worse. Let's see what we get from here. I forgot to look at what... Oh, yeah, so we got 12 apprentice crystals from this one. And we did get some Mastercraft items. That's good. I'm just having a look at the quality of the items. I mean, there's obviously clearly a big difference between the Mastercraft and the... I was going to say apprentice, but I meant Ascendant items that we used to get. It's still an easy way of getting good gear anyways. It's really all you need is a pair of gachas with some stone foundations or metal foundations, depending which one you prefer, to get some good items. Now, the war maps, we got a total of 9 crystals. They were all Ascendant and just 2 Mastercraft items. I'm not even going to bother with these guys over there. They're useless, so they don't really have anything. But the very important thing to know is that if you get too close with them, you will get a debuff. This is a crafting debuff. You can see the black spots on its back. That means you are too close to another gacha. The gacha that has those is obviously unhappy and will get a debuff. This will obviously affect the amount of items that they produce as well as the quality. Now, to get the sparkly disco effect on their backs, you want to add the snow owl pellets, which act as a crafting buff. If you pair them up, that also makes them happy, and it obviously increases what they produce. And obviously crafting skill is quite important for these guys. There is a difference between the items that you put in them, as you've seen in this video, and at the moment it appears that the best items to use would be stone and metal. If you guys know of anything else that people could use that work just as good or better, post it down below. I will test that out, and if there's a video to be made, rest assured I will make a video to help the community out. So what do you guys think of the nerf? I mean, I personally like it. It's a thing that they should have done from the get-go. I just think it would be nice to see an ascendant crystal pop out from time to time, maybe not as frequently as they used to. That is my personal opinion. Now, I don't know if you guys like it. If you don't, let me know down below. And let me know what you guys have tried and what has worked, what hasn't. That is it from me, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed this video and found the information in it useful. If you have, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos here on this channel, and remember to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, can be found down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment. Until next time, stay safe, folks.